What if you took the world's best gaming keyboard and the ultra-powerful Stream Deck and combined them into one? You get the Galleon 100 SD, the world's first keyboard with a built-in Stream Deck, letting you play your best and command your entire gaming setup from one device. Let's take a look at what makes the Galleon 100 SD so groundbreaking. Keyboards have been around since the earliest days of the computer, and they've become better, faster, and sleeker over time with minimal improvement. Fundamentally though, keyboards haven't really changed. You tap a key to send information or commands into a computer, such as entering text or performing a hotkey. Yet, the computers we use and the software powering our workflows have become tremendously more powerful and at the same time complex. There's also more information than ever to keep track of, whether it's monitoring system stats like CPU usage and GPU temps, or your local weather, which of your friends are currently chatting away in Discord, or that song playing through Spotify. It can be a lot of screen real estate to give up. Your keyboard should also simply empower you to do more. Sure, hotkeys have been around for a while and so have custom macros, but they can be unreliable at best or don't work at all at worst. Alt-tabbing also takes you out of the game. In the middle of a crucial boss fight and want to adjust something, Alt-tab. Check CPU usage, Alt-tab. Check that Discord message, Alt-tab. And finally, many gaming setups have multiple control devices, game controllers, macro pads, audio mixers, and that adds even more gear to manage. So, Elgato, with our deep expertise in building tools that empower creators, and Corsair, makers of the best gear for gamers, came together to create the gaming keyboard for the next generation. With Galleon 100 SD, on the left is the keyboard. On the right, there's the unmistakable Stream Deck, featuring 12 shortcut keys, 2 multifunction dials, and a customizable 5-inch display. To give you a closer look at Galleon 100 SD, here's Brian.
At its core, the Galleon 100 SD features a premium gasket-mounted design that absorbs shock and delivers a cushioned, springy, and responsive press. 6 layers of sound dampening sculpt that signature Corsair acoustic sound that's deep, satisfying, and refined. Each key runs on our MLX Pulse linear switches, pre-lubed for smooth travel and minimal wobble. And when it's time to personalize, the board's hot swap support lets you drop in your favorite 3 or 5-pin switches. Performance is instant and precise, with 8000 Hz hyperpolling that's 8 times faster than standard keyboards for true competitive edge. Pair that with FlashTap SOCD handling for cleaner movement and zero input conflicts. It's a built-in system that prevents impossible inputs, like pressing left and right together, and turns them into clean, consistent movements. This means games always read your inputs correctly, so you don't get weird stutters or cancels. For example, in an FPS, it keeps your strafing smooth and predictable instead of glitching out when you accidentally press opposing keys. Durable PBT keycaps resist wear, while our cushioned palm rest supports you through hours of gaming, editing, or creation, and everything else you do. This is a keyboard that feels as good as it performs. To customize your Galleon 100 SD, you'll use Corsair Web Hub, our configurator that requires no software installation. Here, you can tune lighting, remap keys, create profiles, and more. Galleon 100 SD also supports dynamic lighting, built right into Windows 11, for a truly integrated feeling that's part of your setup. As you can see, the Galleon 100 SD has been meticulously crafted to provide the ultimate keyboard experience, from the feeling of the keys to the responsiveness of your inputs.
Thanks, Brian. This is the full Stream Deck experience right on your keyboard. So what can you do with it? Let's start in the game. Stream Deck makes gaming even more fun and immersive. Here in Star Citizen, you can quickly open the star map, then select your next destination to find fortune and glory. With folders, your main actions from basic flight to combat, mining, walking around, and first-person combat are all organized. After tapping the key to start docking, head out of your ship and open your inventory or bring up your mobiGlas. While in space combat, use dials to quickly adjust weapon or shield power. And on foot, toggle the helmet flashlight or open the comlink. Actions have beautiful images that feel as though they're from the game and makes playing Star Citizen even more immersive. With games that feature many hotkeys like space or flight sims, these can be easily set up and customized on Stream Deck. Now let's go beyond the game. You can tap a key and instantly open your most used apps, files, and folders. Then tap another key to join your friend's Discord who just invited you to game. Next, lower the volume of Spotify with one of the dials. Then, tap another key to switch from speakers to headphones. Finally, keep an eye on your rig's CPU, GPU, and other metrics to make sure you're operating at peak performance. This is the power of Stream Deck LCD keys. Each key can be customized to perform actions via a simple drag-and-drop interface. Critical information can be viewed at a glance, like time, weather, ping, or if you're muted or not. Now you don't need to Alt-Tab out of games, use overlays that get in the way, and most importantly, never lose focus while you're gaming. With profiles, you can set up configurations based on activity. Pre-made profiles are available from Elgato Marketplace, where you can find and install them in just seconds, transforming your Galleon from a simple keyboard to a central command station for your entire computer. They come with keys configured with plugins and beautiful icons, saving you valuable time. If you're working during the day, a work profile might include actions to open a project dashboard, pop up a folder with design files, or open Slack to your coworkers. Then, when it's time to game, Stream Deck instantly switches to your gaming profile, thanks to a feature known as Smart Profiles. Now, your Star Citizenship controls are at the ready. Expanding Stream Deck's functionality is done through plugins. Think of these like apps on your phone. Each plugin will add new actions and capabilities to your Galleon 100 SD. Control hue lights, switch scenes in OBS Studio, or play Cookie Clicker. Unlike traditional hotkeys, plugins communicate directly with the apps they control, which means actions are executed no matter what other apps are running or are in the foreground. There are over 400 plugins available today on Elgato Marketplace, from Discord, Twitch, VTube, and many more being added daily. So your Galleon 100 SD will become more powerful over time, enabling new and exciting features. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. With folders, those 12 keys give you virtually unlimited actions. You can organize folders for sound effects, emojis, pre-made text, and much more. With multi-actions, chain together multiple actions and fire them off in sequence, like Game Time, which sets the lights, quits non-critical apps, launches Discord, and gets you ready to play, all with just one tap. There's even more advanced functionality, like Action Trigger, where a single dial can perform 3 actions, when rotating clockwise, counterclockwise, or pressing the dial. And speaking of dials, press and hold them to switch between dial sets, top and bottom. And you can even execute key actions on dials using Action Wheel, which works a little bit like an item or weapon select in a game. Rotate the dial, then press to trigger the action. The LCD screen and keys can be customized with icons that you design yourself, or you can find beautiful icons on Elgato Marketplace and install them in seconds. You can also set full custom backgrounds to match any aesthetic, from abstract to nature, tech, and wave. Or of course, upload your own. Now, to get started with Galleon 100 SD, plug it into your computer with the included USB-A to C cable. You can also use your own C2C cable if you'd like. The second USB port on the back of Galleon 100 SD is for USB pass-through. Here, you can connect a USB-C mouse, USB drive, or any other accessory quickly. Once Galleon is connected to your computer, open Corsair Web Hub in your browser to start customizing your device. Now, without Stream Deck software installed, the key and dials will come preloaded with configurations like numpad and common media controls. To take control of Stream Deck, download and install the Stream Deck app from Elgato.com. It will instantly recognize Galleon 100 SD and show the included default profile. Here you'll find tips, tricks, links, and other useful information so you can power up your gaming and creative workflow. Now you can start building out Stream Deck by dragging and dropping actions from the action bar on the right-hand side. And of course, to get new plugins, open Marketplace and start browsing. So, let's recap what you get with Galleon 100 SD, a built-in Stream Deck with 12 keys and 2 dials for instant control, a full-color LCD screen that keeps you informed at a glance, real-time command of your entire setup from games and apps to your hardware, and high-performance gameplay with fast, tight response and a premium feel. To learn even more, head over to Elgato.com, linked in the description. Galleon 100 SD isn't just a new keyboard. It's a new era of input. One device that brings premium mechanical performance together with the power of Stream Deck, so you can play better and multitask smarter, all while staying right in the action. Speaking of action, what's the first action you're going to set up on your Galleon? Or what's the first game you're going to play? Let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.